you go. Second bout of the evening. Red corner is Arvee Panganiban. Blue corner is Mohamar the Fearless Sobair. Both have a standing or both have experience in the cage already. Both folks are tall, 1 inch along, 1 inch difference in favor of Mohammed in terms of height. And there we go. There we go. What a left coming from Sobair, the Fearless. Leg kick coming from Panganiban. And that's it.
Nice exchange from both of the fighters
I think
here,
this
Mark.
will be a striking match. What do you think, Jen?
Knowing that Arvee is from Roll PH, they're known for their boxing. And Hidden Blade from Pampanga is also known for being well-rounded fighters. So they can go both ways here.
Well, Panganiban needs to get out of it.
He's in a tight position here.
Good defense by Panganiban. Good defense. He got out of that guillotine choke. Sobair trying to keep his position, trying to lock the left leg of Panganiban, so that he would be able to pass the guard.
He needs to get his hips out here, but
yes, there you go. There you go. Panganiban is in a very good position at the moment.
yes.
So Sobair needs to bridge it off so that Panganiban will be on his back rather. There you go. Panganiban is working his way out of that choke, and seems like it's a crank position. He entered on a crank position. Sobair is not letting go of it.
And also, if you notice here, Panganiban is putting his shoulder against Sobair's neck. So in a way, that's Sobair is kind of in danger here. But because of the position, I think it's not gonna work.
But it's giving him a hard time to get out of that,
Yes.
since both shoulders are on top of the arms of Sobair. So Sobair is not letting go of that position because he knows that's the.
He's in a
that's one
very
thing-
tight position here.
It is. Let's see, both guys needs to work it out or the referee will stop it and then we'll go back on standing position. Sobair is not letting go, Jen. I don't think he's letting go anytime soon. He's getting into that deep crank position. Last 10 seconds of the first bout.
I think it's gonna be a save here. And end of the first round. That was close, Mark. That put a lot of pressure in his neck.
I think Panganiban's neck will hurt after this fight.
Yeah, for the
Have you
next
seen
2
it?
days.
It's more than a minute of having your neck cranked on that position for more than a minute. That will surely hurt.
Definitely.
Or unless you've practiced like several bridges before the fight so that your neck will be that strong to keep that or to endure that
look at
pain.
Arvee here. He's standing up like, come on, let's stop this. Let's go to next round.
If you can only read his mind, I think he's saying right now per round should be 5 minutes. 2 minutes is not enough for me, or 3 minutes rather.
Let's see what they have to give us in this next round.
Here we go, round number 2.
And here we
Let's
go.
see if the striking, each fighters will be on striking mode.
Hmm. 。 And here is the part of the game that both fighters are in
That was a
a
nice
standstill.
right. Nice right from Panganiban.
Oh,
And
wow.
this is what I'm talking about. Round 2 will be a striking showdown. Each fighter sizing each other up. There you go. A leg kick attempt coming from Sobair. Well, if you look closely, both fighters are on a defensive mode,
Yes.
trying to counter attack.
And here we go. Panganiban with the
Panganiban
takedown
trying to
defense.
take him down,
Oh,
but
nice
Sobair
reversal
won't let it
from
go away that
Sobair.
Sobair now on the top position. Let's see, we've seen him on his back earlier, defending himself, trying to keep that position. Let's see how he is if he's on top.
Now it's kind of the payback round for Panganiban.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I actually thought the striking would last up until the last second of round number 2, but I think it's not. No one is giving up that easy. Okay, both fighters are keeping in the same position. Do we have an early choke? I think not. Can you see Sobair is utilizing his shoulder to at least hit Panganiban's face while he's on his back.
I think this is actually part of Sobair's game plan because you don't usually see this kind of ground control in fighters unless they did plan this one.
Yes, I agree. Though it does not give you that much of damage, but on the judge's eyes, you are moving, you are attacking. So that could give him his round. Again,
And here we go. They were stood up.
the referee said enough is enough. Let's stand up. Good leg kick coming from Panganiban. And then here's a striking match.
Nice.
Panganiban swinging off all he
Exchange
got.
of
And
haymakers.
good kick.
That
Good
was a
takedown
really
defense.
nice takedown.
Good takedown from Panganiban. Good takedown.
The amount of skill you need to catch that one.
I don't know if Panganiban saw the kick. That's why he tried shooting the
I think he
leg off.
anticipated it. I think.
Those are the things that you'll get during training, no?
Yes.
So when push comes to shove, the training that you did will come into play like a muscle memory. Like you don't need to think of it. It's just your
Exactly.
body will move exactly how you see things during training. And Sobair has a little mouse on his left cheek already. That's from the right hook swung by Panganiban earlier. On your view for the first and second round, who do you think? Who's your first round? Who's your second
Well,
round?
they
Yeah.
did. They were in the dominant position in both first and second round for each of them. So let's see in the third round, Mark.
I think this is where the cookie crumbles. Let's see.
Panganiban
There
swinging
we go.
his
Both fighters
arms.
getting ready for the third and final round. Last round.
This is it. I notice Panganiban always starts with the low kick. I think that's his way of gauging the distance.
Yeah, that's something to at least gauge the distance before he throw those punches out of nowhere. And Panganiban is on top right now. Let's see if he can utilize a ground and pound, utilizing that position. It's a very high amount to think of it. It's very, very hard for
Yes.
Sobair.
I think he's trying to get the armbar here.
Let's see how he will position a submission coming from that position. And went back to regular mount, full mount, but striking Sobair on the
A warning there from Coach Nong. Strike at the back of the head.
There we go. Both. There's a bridge. It needs to be. Panganiban is capitalizing the position.
I think Sobair's trying to get a.
Sobair needs to do something. He needs to get out of that position. He needs to get out of there.
The Kimura get up is what was that called?
And Panganiban is trying to end
Oh, it's deep.
And we have
It's
a
deep.
rear naked choke. That depends on how deep that choke is. And there we go.
it's up!
That's what I'm talking about. That's how you position a transition coming from a mount going towards a rear naked choke. That was so deep. If Sobair didn't tap on that few seconds, he might have gotten to sleep. That was so freaking deep. Panganiban trying to savor the moment. And that's the where that was beautifully set up. Congratulations, Arvee John Hasuki Panganiban, for a submission out of nowhere.